Americans have some strange expressions.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Cool beans.
Bottom line.
Dot the I's, cross the T's.
It's a rule of thumb.
Gee willikers.
That fella's wiser than a tree full of young owls.
Don't burn your bridges. Keep your nose to the grindstone.
What in the Sam Hill?
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 Who in the Sam Hill was Sam Hill, and where in the Sam Hill did the expression "what in the Sam Hill" come from? Sam Hill was born in 1857 in North Carolina and ended up moving out west to learn his father-in-law's railroad business. Around 1900, Sam quickly realized the importance of paved roads in Washington state, saying, "Good roads are more than my hobby, they are my religion." Sam continued to promote paved roads, getting Pacific Coast Highway 101, US 84, and US 97 built. He said, "Someday the people will realize that they can have any kind of road they are willing to pay for, and the price of bad roads is more than they can afford to pay." Sam also had the idea of building a Quaker community in Maryhill, Washington, named after his wife. Unfortunately, he couldn't convince people to join his town, but he still continued to build his mansion overlooking the Columbia River. While Sam never lived there, his friend Loie Fuller persuaded him to use it as a museum, and it was dedicated in November 1926 by Queen Marie of Romania, a close personal friend. "I want this museum to be here 1,000 years after you and I are gone." Today the museum has Rodin sculptures, rare fashion dolls, chess sets, Native American art, royal regalia, and other rotating collections. Oh, and peacocks too. Sam was called a dreamer over and over. He once gave the advice, "Don't waste your time making money. Money is only a means to an end." With this philosophy, he built the International Peace Arch at Blaine, Washington, and a Stonehenge replica as a memorial to soldiers killed in World War I. All researchers agree the expression,
What in the Sam Hill?
came well before Sam led his unique life. Everyone has a theory on its origin, though.
We always wonder who Sam is, though, and how he got a hill named after him.
Sam Hill was very independent, and he built his railroads the way that he wanted to build them.
Both of our fathers come from German extraction. We think that because they kept saying what in the Sam Hill, that they really meant Samil, which is the devil.
Reflecting on his life gave Sam these words of wisdom. "The older we get, the more we realize how little we know and how short time is." Unfortunately, Sam died of intestinal influenza in 1931. "Where do you want to be buried?" he was asked one day. "Standing on the bluff in front of my place at Maryhill, and I hope there will be over my ashes a bronze tablet bearing this inscription: Samuel Hill, amid nature's great unrest, he sought rest."